This question is also seemingly about verbs and tense and things like that. And so, I can see I've got a long sentence here. I probably don't need to read the sentence before. I will just for the sake of, good habits, I guess. But it's probably just going to be about that other sentence. In winter, the diets of Japanese macaques, also known as snow monkeys, are influenced more by food availability than by food preference. Great. Although the monkeys prefer to eat vegetation and land-dwelling invertebrates, those food sources may become unavailable because of extensive snow and ice cover. Something the monkeys to hunt for marine animals in any streams that have not frozen over. Yeah, so it's forcing because we're adding on an extra clause. So this sentence is going to be composed of this stuff here. So we have this clear extra clause at the beginning, right? And that comma after invertebrates is what's telling me I've added something onto my sentence, right? Although is clearly kind of an intro word. It's letting us add on this extra part, but the main sentence is going to come after that. Then we have our main sentence. Those food sources may become unavailable because of extensive snow and ice cover. So that could just stand alone. That green part there, I could just say that without any other words and have a capital T in front of those and a period after cover, and we would be good. That is a complete thought, a complete sentence. But now we have another comma. Why? What's it doing? Well, it's giving us another extra clause. It's letting us add more on, describing kind of what the ice cover does. But that can't be its own sentence. And the way that we normally do this is with words like forcing. We have these ing words that kind of sound a little bit like verbs, but technically are kind of behaving in this more like adjective way. They're kind of being more descriptive. So that's what's happening here. And notice if I just read this highlighted part out loud, it wouldn't be a complete sentence. Forcing the monkeys to hunt for marine animals in any streams that have not frozen over. Well, what is forcing the monkeys to do that, right? Like, there's no thing, there's no subject, and that's because the subject is in the other part, is in the green part, and so we're just describing something that's in another part of the sentence. So this yellow could not exist on its own as a sentence in the same way that the green could. And that's a lot of the time what matters when we have punctuation questions. This is more about verbs, but it's still the same idea. We need to think about what's going to be allowed to stand alone. And most of the time when we have these, the ing version is what we use. So hopefully that just sounds good to you because it's hard to describe more deeply what's going on. And I do think that sometimes on the writing section, especially in the easy module, you just listen to how it sounds. And if you're having trouble, try to chop away extra parts of your sentence and see how it sounds when it's smaller. Something will click, hopefully. If not, then there are other questions coming that you can focus on that are more rule-based. So try your best on these and hope for the best.